here at this OCBC arena. The San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. Lawrence Domingo, as we said before, always give Singapore headaches in this building. Bobby Ray Parks with broken nose and all will get the start. Ethan Albano in the top 5 in assists. Ronaldo Bachman in the top 5 in scoring. Peter John Ramos, both those latter guys from Puerto Rico, and both in the top 5 in rebounding as well. So a power team, Scotty, that can also get it done in the open court. We look at the Slingers, their starting 5. No surprises there. The same 5 they've gone with for most of the season. Jaron Young at the number 3, Desmond O with the number 2, Xavier Alexander, Delvin Go, John Fields, Xavier Alexander handling the ball handling position for the Singapore Slingers. He has been the point guard this year, and sometimes he'll switch off with Jaron Young and Desmond O. Player matchups, well, there's one of them, Mr. Ramos. And he will be going mano-mano against John Fields. Let's look at the game last game against CLS Knights. But John Fields did 25 points, 18 boards, 2 blocks. In fact, Fields leads the league in average blocks per game with over 2. On the other side of the ball, Ramos 19, 14, and 3. They will be going at it, so that ought to be an interesting matchup, Scotty.
Yeah, that's a great matchup right there. As far as different styles as well for big man. John Fields likes to rim run. He likes to get up and down the court. He likes to pick and roll and offensive rebound, where PJ Ramos is a big body. He starts inside, but he also likes to step out and shoot that three-pointer every once in a while. It's going to be a really interesting matchup and a key matchup to who's successful in this game. Okay, the fans are ready. The refs are ready. We're ready, and I hope you're ready at home. So let's do it here at the OCBC Arena. Again, the number 1 ranked San Miguel Alab Pilipinas is 16-4, going against the number 3 Singapore Slingers at 13-7. Hope you enjoy the ride with us today. And Chuck Schreiner and Scotty McKinnon, so happy that you could join us. Both these teams with 6 games left to go in the season. Ramos, one of the idiosyncrasies with him is look how short, like rugby shorts he wears, but he feels more comfortable that way. And Bachman gets control of the ball. Little step up in the lane is off the mark. Run down by Alexander. He'll get it for the Slingers and back from Singapore. So Alab getting the tip, but nothing else. Singapore has the ball. Off to Delvin Go on that right side. Circling around him is Alexander. Now off to Fields. Fields step up jumper. The 2 is no good. Ramos falls down the board. Quickly back down the other way. Comes Alab. Blocked away by Alexander. His first block. So right away, Scotty, San Miguel Alab Pilipinas going straight to the rim. Yeah, like they should. That's their size advantage right now. Baldwin and PJ Ramos downstairs. And 2 great attacks to the rim for both of them. Just unlikely to finish.
Good ball movement by Singapore. They look for cutters. Fields downstairs. Fronting him is Baldwin. Alexander gets some separation. Fires up at 2. That's going to be off the mark. Delvin Go right there to get the rebound. Kick back outside again. Jaron Young off to Alexander. Free throw line. Desmond O will fire up a 3. Off the mark again. Rebound taken. Back the other way comes number 25, Albano kicks it back outside again. Nice job of protecting the rim by Singapore. Parks yo-yoing down that right-hand side. Jaron Young on him, bumping grinding. Back outside to Bachman. Bachman around the horn to Domingo. Domingo inside the lane. Sweeping aside Delvin Go, using that shoulder to good effect, Scotty.
Chuck, you called it. Lawrence Domingo gives Singapore problems with his offensive rebounding and just how hard he plays. A great take there, stepping through to his right hand.
Fields now, top of the key. Switch it into Alexander. Alexander looking for cutters. Being fronted. Trying to find some space, can't find it. He's followed by Fields. Jaron Young actually finding some space in between the 2 bigs, up and in. Looking down the court to Bachman. Bachman gets it going one.
And that's one thing Singapore has to do is get back in transition. As soon as Alab gets the ball, they're out of transition every single time. Ronaldo Bachman, a great finish there going to the rim.
So 3 straight times, Alab Pilipinas going straight to the rim. That time getting the N1. The foul will go on Alexander. That'll be 1 on him.
Chuck, you talked about Lawrence Domingo in the pregame. He has been fantastic against Singapore. He's such a good defender as well. They're going to put him on Xavier Alexander, and they'll sub in Keelan Chungson to match up after. Real tough and physical players, both of them.
5-2. We don't have the graphics up yet, so 5-2. San Miguel with the 3-point lead over Singapore. We'll get those graphics up as soon as we can. Delvin Go. The Fields right there. Gives it off to Jaron Young. Young picked up by Domingo, around another defender, takes it straight to the rim, and he's fouled hard. He will go the line for 2.
There's Jaron Young back to that right hand again. He's unstoppable once he gets downhill going to that right hand. Watch it again,
getting the step on the defender. Obligatory right hand coming in there by Albano, and the foul on Lawrence Domingo, so that'll be 1 on him.
Very nice to see Jaron Young aggressive to start the game. We've said his play has been up and down this year, and when he is going, he is going. It's really nice to see him aggressive to start this game.
Yeah, he only had 7 points the other night against CLS. Young hits the first one, so he owns all the scoring for Singapore early on here. All 3 of the points. One of the more athletic players on the floor, so he matches up very well against San Miguel. And both these teams very aggressive from the get-go, so 5-4 is your score. Back comes Albano and company. Trap starting to form. Desmond O on Ramos. Baseball pass downstairs to Bachman. Gets it inside, can't get it to fall. Last touch is going to be a jump ball. Fields can't believe it. Alternating possessions. Let's see which way it will go. It will go the way of Singapore, I believe. Let's see.
Chuck, there's Domingo again. They have to get a body on him on the offensive end. He almost created another possession for the Alab right there with an offensive rebound.
The referees are going to give it to Singapore, so the trail official spying something there. So Fields apparently right in his dissension. So Alexander and Singapore will come back. They trail 5-4, just underway here with 7:30 to go. Again, till we get the graphics up, we'll have to keep you posted. There goes Young around one defender. In the air goes Fields. Fields in between 2 defenders has to put the ball on the floor. That little baby hook of his that is so effective. Effective again, so Singapore with a 6-5 lead now. 7:12 to go here in the first quarter. Stolen away by Singapore. Desmond O with the long 3, no good. Reaching on the top is Go can't pull it down, and back come Alab Pilipinas. So almost a 5-point turnaround there. Inside the lane it goes. Let's see if they count that. No, they wave it off. Bobby Ray Park splitting 2 defenders.
Yeah, and there's Bobby Ray Park, the National University Bulldog, 2-time UA MVP, 2-time local MVP here in the ABL. He's just really tough getting that left hand, and Singapore has to keep him from getting back to that left side and going to the rim.
Son of a basketball legend, Bobby Ray Park Sr. A little show and go for Ramos, who throws it away. A little wide pass. Ethan Alvano not able to corral it, so turnover. That's the first turnover for San Miguel, and Singapore will inbound it. Ball back in the hands of Alexander, running the numbers. Domingo on that right-hand side. Screen being thrown by Fields. He eschews him, gets the ball over to Young. Young, wide open look for Delvin Go is going to be short with that. Stepping in, almost getting the rebound. Now back to Fields. Fields, yes!
Desmond, oh, what effort there. Taking on big PJ Ramos, knocking it loose, and John Fields with the putback. 4 points for John Fields now.
Heads up move by Fields to pick up the loose ball inside. Ramos a little bit short getting there. 8-5 Singapore.
And here comes Singapore with that 1-2-2, or they're going to get up in man a little bit now in the full court.
You said it, Scotty. Great play by Desmond O to knock that ball loose. Hitting the lane with both hands. Alvano in the process losing Desmond O. Little hop step to the basket. That time by Bachman for 2.
You see the pedigree of Bachman there.
8-7 now Singapore. Delvin Go gives it up to Alexander. Looking for cutters. Now off to Young. Young around the screen provided by Go. Inside Fields. Off balance shot way off the mark. But Delvin Go right there to clean it up. Up and in it again.
Right now for Singapore's offensive rebounds and those second chance points all on effort. No box outs from Alab.
And there is a offensive foul by Bachman. That will be his first. Running straight into Delvin Go. Let's watch it again. Here they are on the move, Bachman. It is Young. Great positioning by him, knocking him silly in the process. Bachman can't believe it.
And you said it, Chuck. He took it right in the chest there. Great footwork by Young to get in the way of Bachman.
So second team foul for Alab Pilipinas. Both teams with 2. So 10-7 for Singapore. We've got the graphics back up. Good job, fellas. 5:49 to go here in the first quarters. We look Coach Alapog. What a nice guy, a personal friend of my compadre, Scotty McKinnon. You won't meet a nicer guy in these parts.
Oh, and competitor. Basketball player and coach. The list goes on for his resume.
Young again. He's been the go-to guy here in the first quarter. Him in Fields. Ball pawed away by number 34. Bachman. They have switched off. Initially, they had Ramos on Fields, and right now that switch goes over to Bachman. So 6'8" going against 6'9". Delvin Go will draw the big man, 7'3" PJ Ramos. Go staying outside to keep Ramos away from the basket. Over to Fields now. Delvin Go, left foot, beats Ramos to the spot, Scotty, and that is one thing he's got going for him. He has much quicker footwork than Ramos. Ramos back there on his heels.
What a finish by Delvin Go there. Up fake going back across the rim, and he has to be aggressive because they're sitting PJ Ramos in the rim. They don't want to step him out of the way, like you said. When Delvin goes aggressive, they have a great opportunity to score.
Right downstairs to Ramos, who put the ball on the floor. Unfortunately, stepping in to knock it away is Larry Lou, who just checked in. He touched it last, so it'll be San Miguel ball. And I don't understand why Ramos didn't just take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, and you got to be happy with the Slingers' effort and intensity right now. They are winning every single 50-50 ball in this game.
Havano to inbound it. Ramos again. Nothing funny that time, going straight at John Fields, knocking him backwards and left hand off the glass, up and in.
You said it, Chuck. That's what you should have done the first time. Physically imposing his strength.
Catch and shoot from the left-hand corner. No good. Ramos with another board. Baseball pass on the outlet to Bachman. Bachman right hand. Slices it over to the right side. Quick pass. Bachman again. He gets it to fall over the outstretched arms of Fields. Fields did not want to be too aggressive to pick up the foul. So right now, Bachman having his way inside at least. 12-11. Slingers lead trim to 1. Inside the lane goes Young high off the glass and lead pass to Bachman, who's downstairs for the easy flush.
PJ Ramos' ability to throw that long outlet baseball pass is world class. And generally, Ronaldo Bachman's on the end of it for a dunk like that.
Like a quarterback hitting a wide receiver in the open field. Alexander, who's yet to get off yet, over to Fields again. Fields working against Bachman, finds some space inside, and he is fouled, and that'll send him to the line for a pair.
And that's the second foul on Ronaldo Bachman. 9 points and 2 fouls. That's dangerous for Alab Pilipinas.
Check this out again. High off the glass. Is always going to be a little bit far, and there's that outlet pass you were talking about, Scotty, right over the shoulder. Perfect timing to Bachman, who's Singapore shooting 68.5, good enough for 9th in the league, and San Miguel 2nd in the league at 74.8. Chance for Singapore, however, to tie things up or possibly go ahead. John Fields at the line, where he has been pretty good this year, 75%. Nothing but net for the first. Singapore has knotted it up at 13 here at a packed house at the OCBC Arena. 2 of 2, so that sliver of a lead.
Nice start for John Fields, 6 points and 3 rebounds to start the game.
Josh Erzban Tondo checking in the game. He'll be familiar to Singapore fans as he was a mainstay when that year 2017 where the Slingers made the finals. Dumping the ball inside to Bachman. Other side, Dominguez back outside. Ramos will fire away a 3.
And there's Ramos' range. You're surprised that a 7'3", almost 300-pound man shoots threes like that, but he really likes to step behind that three-point line and extend the opposite team's big.
Didn't have to leave his feet. Singapore will give him that shot. Rises and firing, and Young! And 1.
Love the aggressiveness from Jaron Young. He is so important to their team. Now he starts off the game with 6 points already. Another and 1 pull-up jump shot.
Well, it's just a matter if you don't know what Jaron Young you're going to get from game to game. We saw that game last week on Wednesday against the CLS Knights where he was held to 7 points, but we have seen him get off big time, and he's on the road. Look at the screen, accepting that, getting around Fields, finding that open lane. Offensive rebound for Singapore. Larry Liu on that right-hand corner. He'll shimmy across the baseline. Fields, backup jumper for 2 off the mark. Rising, getting the rebound. Another rebound is Bachman again. Quickly attacking the rim. Other side is Erzban Tondo. His first shot of the game knocked away. Ramos all alone again. Gets blocked from behind by John Fields.
John Fields chased from down from behind. What a block.
Backup jumper by Young. Offensive board again by Fields. Fields trying to work on Bachman. Fronts him. On the floor. Picked up by Young again. Young's got Alexander to his left. Going to fire a long trade.
Jaron Young started off the game 9 points. Another great attack off the ball screen. Shoots the 3. 9 points to start the game for Jaron Young.
So 3-point lead by Singapore. Doing it the hard way. Jaron Young is unconscious. bump and grind action that time. Long two is off the mark. Stepping in to pick it up as Bachman knocked away by Delvin Go. And no, they're going to say Ramos touched it last. Will be Singapore ball. Nice heads-up play by Delvin Go to slip in the lane and get a paw to it, and it deflected it just enough where Ramos couldn't get a beat on it and swatted it away with his index finger. So a timeout going to be called by Alab Pilipinas, just one of the hardest working guys in the league, John Fields. He really gets up for games like this. He takes it personal when he's marking the guy. We've seen him get very emotional at times, sometimes to his detriment, most of the time not. And there's Alexander right there, who is yet to score, and specter of J.P. Ramos from Puerto Rico. He's a member of the Puerto Rican team that famously defeated the United States in 2004. Skip pass inside to Fields, back outside. Delvin Go thought about it, trying to keep Ramos away from the basket. Alexander is squirming, getting the rebound inside as Fields loses it on the floor, picked up, and 24-second violation, could not find the thread. Bobby Ray Parks coming in to squirt it away, so it'll be San Miguel ball.
And really good defense there by Brandon Rosser, the 6'7" length there, keeping Xavier Alexander out of the key.
What a story, Rosser. There's the play there, Alapag. Rosser, a Phil Am, Division I player, University of California, Riverside. Looking inside is Ramos. Now they swing over to Bachman, who is comfortable playing just about any position. Now they surround him back outside. Montano. Parks from Threesville fires up, no good. Rebound taken by Rosser. Stolen away by Young. Outlet pass to Alexander. One man to beat. Alexander takes it home. Can't flush it down. Back the other way comes San Miguel. There's Montano. Catch and shoot from three. No good. Rebound Bobby Ray Parks on the floor. Picking it up is Young. Outlet pass all the way down the court to Alexander. Finesse move with his feet, getting position up and in. Singapore with a 5-point lead, matching their biggest lead of the game, 21-16.
Nice to see Xavier Alexander get on the board there with a nice little look away and finish at the rim of the transition.
Rosser dumps it inside to Ramos, who's double teamed, and nice little drop step on the baseline. Scotty getting right around Fields.
Well, you said it, Chuck, inside outside. He has the ability to shoot the three as well as tack in. Nice little drop step and finish with the right hand hammer.
Fields, still Fields, turns on the spin, knocked away by Ramos. Back comes San Miguel, ball on the floor, and out of bounds it goes. A turnover. Singapore will take over possession.
A little bit sloppy from Alab to start here. They're usually quite a disciplined basketball team. They usually make really good decisions in transition. They haven't done that so far today, which is a little bit unnerving for them in this kind of atmosphere in Singapore.
They've averaged 14.7 turnovers a game. Singapore 13.8. 24-7 to go. Singapore will try and get it down to the last 2 or 3 seconds before they take a shot and deny San Miguel a quality possession. So here we go. Back outside is Young. Young being tied up by Gavilana, who's come into the game. Shots off the mark. Out of bounds it goes. And that will do it. So the end of the first quarter. Wild and woolly action here at the OCBC Arena. Singapore doing enough to edge out in front. 21-18. That will do it. One quarter in the books. We'll be right back to the OCBC Arena after this.